Hello everyone, welcome to JAIIB CIB English Medium. My name is Aarti and I hope you all are doing good. So this is your target series and today we are going to start new unit. But remember one thing, your registrations are going on for November 25. So make sure you are registering for your upcoming attempt because without registrations, you cannot give your JIB exam. Now let's start today's unit, that is unit 31, an overview of cost and management accounting. Now in this unit we are going to talk about cost and management accounting. Yes, what is the meaning of this? So let's start today's session. So here, first, before knowing what is cost and management accounting, let me tell you what is financial accounting, because every time we are talking about financial accounting. So financial accounting means what? Financial accounting helps in keeping a record of financial transactions and show the true and fair picture of organization. When you are preparing balance sheet, yes, as you can see here, already it is written over here. When you prepare balance sheet, profit and loss account, cash flow statements, yes, statement of changes in equity, income statement. When you are preparing all these type of accounts, then that is financial accounting. To know your profitability, to know your losses, at that time you are preparing your financial statements. At that time you are doing financial accounting, and already you have done this financial accounting in your module A and in your module B. Okay, then what is this cost and management accounting? Now let's talk about it. See, from in today's competitive world, if you see, businesses are growing. Yes, so in this growing businesses, now same business, they are doing so many types of business. Like if we talk about Tata, they are producing FMCG products, they are providing luxury products. Yes, they are into services as well, that TCS. They are also manufacturing cars. Yes, basic cars, luxury cars. So when same or single company, when they are manufacturing these many types of products, so at that time you can prepare finances, you can prepare your balance sheet, you can know about profitability. But as a management, yes, now if I'm working in Tata Group and now I want what is going on internally. Yes, what is going on internally? I cannot, see directly balance sheet. In balance sheet, I cannot have any idea what is going on within the business. Yes, if I want to know what is going on within the business, I need to look for cost accounting and management accounting. Yes, so again, I'm repeating, financial accounting provides you financial position, profitability, if you have made loss, cash flow, everything. But as a management, if I want to know what is going on within my business or how much expenses I need to incur for manufacturing any product, at that time, I cannot go with financial accounting. I need to work with cost accounting and management accounting. So basically, here we are going to talk about A, cost accounting, B, that is management accounting. So this unit gives you introduction. What is cost accounting and what is management accounting? Yes, and upcoming units are based on your cost accounting only. Now, what is cost? Okay, we are going to talk about this cost accounting first. So in today's session, we are going to see what is cost, what are the different ways through which you can calculate cost. So let's start with this. Now, if I talk about costing, yes, if I talk about costing, basically we can say that we have two point of views. Yes, first one, as a consumer, what is cost for us? Whatever the amount we are paying for purchasing any product. Yes, if I am purchasing this calculator, so whatever amount I have paid for purchasing this calculator, that will be my cost. Okay? Or if I am purchasing this pen, so whatever amount I paid for purchasing this pen, that is my cost. So as a consumer, there is no difference if we use cost or if we use purchase price. Both are same for a consumer, correct? But now the main thing is, as here producer, or if you are running any company, so let's talk about it. For the producer, cost means expenditure incurred for producing specific product or providing specific services. Yes, means what? Means suppose I started one business. Yes, I started this manufacturing of pen. So for manufacturing of the pen, what are the costs I am incurring? Like material I need to purchase. Yes, I need to purchase this plastic body. I need to purchase this nib. I need to purchase this black paint. Yes, I need to purchase this sticker. So all these are the raw materials that I am purchasing. So as a businessman, this is my material, but I am not going to assemble all these things. And I will appoint laborers. I will use other services like for manufacturing. I must have rented one place, or here I'm using electricity, water, insurance I have taken for that business area. So all these things are included under your costing. Costing means the total expenditure that incurred for producing any product. Okay? Suppose if I started one furniture business. So for furniture business, I require raw material. Yes, I require woods. Yes or no? I require paints. Yes, then cushions I want. Yes, so all the materials which I am purchasing as raw material, I'm going to add it. Now, I will appoint laborers because they are the one who will assemble it. Yes, so I will pay labor expenses. Now I want machine. So for using that machine, I want electricity. Yes, I want transportation expenses, insurance. So all the cost incurred by manufacturer or business owner, when I'm adding all this expenditure, that is going to be my cost. Yes, so this is the meaning of cost from the point of view producer. Okay. Now let's start with cost accounting. So I hope everyone understood cost means what? Yes, accounting means you are recording. Yes, you are recording, you are maintaining data. Correct? But which data you are maintaining? You are maintaining cost data. Cost means what? All expenditure. Yes, cost means what? All expenditure when you are recording, when you are maintaining, that is what cost accounting. Yes, all expenditure for producing any products or providing any services when you are recording, you are maintaining data, that is what cost accounting. Now, it defines as a process of identifying, measuring, recording, allocating, communicating economic information related to a product or services in terms of money. See, for product means like furniture. Yes, services like your banking services. Yes, so for furniture, I need to identify types of expenses like raw material, yes, labor. Then measuring means how much cost I have paid. Yes, for purchasing woods, I paid rupees 10,000. Yes, labor payment is around suppose 5,000. So I'm measuring it. Now I'm going to record in my books. Yes, I will create recording. Now allocating which are my direct expenses, which are my indirect expenses. So I'm going to record it. And finally, I'm going to communicate, I'm going to communicate my economic informations related to products or services. So that is your cost accounting definition. Yes, that is the cost accounting definition. Now, let's talk about advantages. First, deciding the price of products and services. Yes, see, here when we are saying we are doing cost accounting, means we are identifying all cost. Yes, suppose your total cost that you have incurred, that is rupees 50. Now, can you sell your product at 50? Can you say your selling price is also 50? Your sell price is also 50? Can you do so? The answer is no. Otherwise, you're not going to earn any profit. You are not allowed for any profit then. So we want cost and selling price higher than your cost. Suppose now if 60 is your selling price, then you can say your profit is equal to 10. Yes or no? So with the help of this costing, you can say about your sell price also. You can estimate your sell price also. So this is what deciding the price of products and services. Now decide on eliminating, reducing production of certain products and increasing production of some others. So basically here, what you are doing here, you are reducing production of, unwanted or you are using some, unnecessary activities. So you can eliminate it. Okay? Again and again, you are calling for quality check. So why to call it? Again and again quality check, that is unnecessary, expenses. So what you can do, you can focus on your raw material, whether raw materials are okay or not, good quality or not. So you can work on that. Okay, unnecessary calling again and again for quality check, this will again lead to over expenses. Then because of this, also you can reduce wastages of raw materials and other resources, because now you are recording each and everything. So when you are recording each and everything, that time you can say that is your advantage. Then next is your inventory management. Inventory management means you're managing your raw material. Yes, you're managing your WIP, work in progress. You're managing your finished goods. So that is what inventory management. Now, comparing actual cost with cost standards or estimates. Yes, actual cost with cost standards. Before manufacturing, yes, you create some standards, you create budgets, and then you compare with your actual cost. And finally, in case of adverse situation, at least you can work on your costing. So these are the advantages of cost accounting. I hope now you understood what is the cost meaning, cost accounting means, and what are the advantages. Now coming to important part, and this is very important because in upcoming units again and again we are going to work on this topic, or in your exam also they can ask direct questions based on this. So let's start with the classification of cost accounting. Yes, here we are going to talk about how you can classify your cost. So this is your based on nature. So based on nature, you can classify into three parts: materials, labors, and expenses. Yes, these are the three parts into which you can classify your cost. Now, first materials. Yes, materials means your raw materials. But now raw materials, if you see, again they are bifurcated into two: direct and indirect. Okay. Suppose if I'm manufacturing, that chair, furniture. So in that, direct material is going to be the part of that furniture. Yes, like woods, paint, seat cover, everything which I am, using on that particular product, that is my direct. Now let's talk about the bicycle. Okay, in that bicycle, if I'm purchasing tires, handle, yes, all these things are going to be, direct expenses. But indirect expenses means other things. Like for running machinery, I'm using some oils. Yes, I'm using some nut bolts. So that is indirect, which will not be the direct part of that furniture or that bicycle. Yes. Now again, let's take one more example. Suppose I am manufacturing this pen. Yes, I am manufacturing this pen. Now, when I'm purchasing this body, yes, when I'm purchasing this plastic, when I'm purchasing this nib, when I'm purchasing this particular buttons, or when I'm purchasing this label, when all these things, when I'm purchasing, that is going to be direct expenses. Again, let's take one more example. Suppose I am manufacturing calculator. Okay? So when I'm purchasing calculator, this plastic body, this buttons, this screen, pink buttons, when I'm purchasing all these things, that is going to be my direct expenses. But while assembling, if I required machines, yes, and in that machines, I need to do some, oiling, or time to time there is repair maintenance work is going on. So that is not direct expense, because on this calculator we are not doing, we are doing, we are expending on different services, not directly on your main product. If that is not directly on your main product, not directly on your finished goods, then that is indirect. Yes, that is indirect. Okay, so we have taken so many examples. I think now you are clear with this. What is material direct cost and what is material indirect cost? Now let's read it. Direct means which forms part of major finished products. For example, car production, body, tires, etc. These are direct material cost. On the other hand, if we talk about indirect, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Indirect costs, these are ancillary to the production and do not form part of the finished products like machines consume lubricants and components. So these are your indirect costs. Now coming to the next one, that is labor cost. A, direct labor, B, indirect labor. Now let's take again one example. So suppose here if we take again example of this calculator, all laborers who are actually working on this calculator, who are assembling these buttons, yes, who are working and painting this particular calculator. So whatever wages I am giving to that production laborers, that is my direct expenses. But as soon as I'm paying to my security department, electricity department, yes, finance department, if I'm paying other departments who are not working directly on my product, then that is indirect cost. That is what indirect cost. So labors, again direct. All the labors, if wages are paid to workers who directly engages in production process, who are working in production department now. If you're working in production department, then you are getting direct labor cost. But if you're not working in production department, then cost employed for the purpose of carrying incidental production activities like admin, security, etc. Then that is your indirect labor cost. Then coming to the next one, that is about expenses. Direct expenses, indirect expenses, costs which are incurred on a specific cost units and are identifiable. Yes, on specific cost units and identifiable units you are spending, like special car design. Yes, you are appointing, designing, experts when you are calling. Correct, when you are calling experts to manufacture very unique kind of calculator, so that designing expenses is your direct expenses. Now apart from that, if you're paying for rent, taxes, lighting, insurance, all these expenses are going to be your indirect expenses. Correct. Let's take one example again. Here you can see three pictures. For example, here is your car manufacturing company. Okay. So now you need to tell me, when you can see car, yes, there are parts like chair, tires, yes, and steering wheel, all body parts. So all these things are raw material for your car. Yes. So this raw material is going to be direct or indirect? Tell me. This raw material is going to be direct or indirect? Of course, direct. Yes, direct material cost. Now, coming to next, this is a B picture. Okay, here you can see all your workers. Yes, all your workers, they are assembling, they are checking the tire pressure. Yes, they are actually, doing the fixing of all your products. Then this, if you pay wages to this labors, so you will pay which wages? Direct wages or indirect labor? Of course, direct labor cost. Yes. Now coming to the last photo, you can see here's the person in your car manufacturing company. You appointed this person and he is an expert for car designing. Then whatever the amount fees you're paying to this person is what type of expense? Direct or indirect expenses? Of course, this is your direct expenses. Yes. So this is how you can remember this point. Now, let's talk about again. You have two photos. This is your A photo. Rent paid. This expense is your direct expense. Rent payment is your material? No. Rent payment is your labor? No. Then last one is what? Expenses. So this is your indirect expenses. Correct? Now, if you see B picture, onboarding, offboarding, payroll means they are working in HR department. Yes. So, here if you see onboarding, boarding, so they are doing any expenses? No, they are receiving salary. Yes, and if you're paying salary means that is indirect labor cost. See, in exam they ask direct questions based on this. That's why I'm saying you need to revise it. Okay, so let's solve few questions based on this. Cost accountancy evolved mainly because Acha, you can see here the answer, because financial accounting was not enough to take care of increased complexity of businesses. ठीक है, shareholders demanded to implement, no. Creditors wanted it, no. Government made it compulsory, no. Your management wanted it. Yes, because of management, you have created cost accounting. Now, coming to the next question, everyone tell me, which one of the following can be cost unit? Now, cost unit means what? Let's revise it. Cost unit is your measurement unit. Like we have for weights, we have gram, kilogram, distance, we have meter, kilometer, ton, kilogram, rate per kilometer. So same when you are doing costing, you have cost units. That is your measurement unit. A unit of product or services in relation to which costs are ascertained. So this is your cost unit. So which one of the following can be your cost unit? Which can be your measurement unit? Kilometer, kiloliter, kilogram. D, all of the above. Correct answer is your D, all of the above. Then which cost varies directly with the volume of production? See, okay, you can leave this question. Please don't solve this, okay, because we haven't done this part. You can start with this. Which of the following is not affected by changes in the volume of production? See, we have direct material cost, fixed factory rent, direct labor cost, all of the above. Volume of production means if you're manufacturing 1 unit, you require raw material as per that. Yes, you will take labor cost as per that. Yes. Now, if you're manufacturing 10 units, you are going to increase your raw material. You are going to pay more amount. Yes, if you're manufacturing 100 units, you are going to again increase your raw material plus labor expenses. So all these things are your changing as per volume of production. But factory rent payment, you are not going to change. Insurance amount, you are not going to change. So that's why here correct answer is going to be your answer B. Okay. Now, see, this is just important topics we are covering here. But remember, if you want to clear your JIB in this attempt, you can enroll in our batches or you can go with Mahapack. Under this Mahapack, you will receive conceptual classes. Yes, then crash course in which you will be covering, whole syllabus in just 1 month. Then you have revision sessions which we are going to conduct during your exam week. Okay, so all these sessions you will receive freely through this Mahapack. Then you can go with mock test, ebooks and videos. Now remember, if you want to enroll, you can use one coupon code, that is Y895. Through this coupon code, you will receive maximum discount plus double validity. But right now, Independence Day sale is going on, so you are allowed for 3x validity plus 83% discount. So use this Y895. Now, apart from this, if you have any further query, you can ask me through this Telegram group. You can scan this QR code and remember this coupon code Y895. And all the very best, everyone, because now you have only September, October, 2.5 months left. So start your preparation early. If you are facing any issue, doubt, please feel free and ask me through this Telegram group. So with this, I'm winding up.